Ahoy there, pirates! Amir, or One Falcon, here from Rare Thief. Time is running out for Tasha, and we still don't have a cure. Luckily, we now have a new lead, thanks to the memories we collected during the last adventure. Using Briggsy's mask and Tasha's childhood storybook, you will retrace Briggsy's quest for a cure. Hopefully, you get farther than the legendary captain and save Tasha. To embark on this dangerous journey, you'll want to begin the Secret Wilds adventure as soon as possible. Tasha is counting on you. To complete the Secret Wilds adventure, you must follow Briggsy's trail through the wilds, collect 4 fragments, and recover torn pages from Tasha's storybook. Once you've restored the book, speak with Madame Olivia to complete the adventure and unlock the Briggsy's Mask trinket. To earn the Dark Stargazer title, you'll need to complete all 10 deeds for the adventure. You can see the 10 deeds and your progress towards them in the Adventure tab. There are no checkpoints for this adventure, so you'll need to complete the entire adventure in one session. The Secret Wilds adventure will be available to all pirates from January 19th to February 2nd. Unfortunately, after February 2nd, you won't be able to partake in the adventure and earn the 2 mementos. Now that you understand your mission, it's time to dive into the step-by-step guide. To start the Secret Wilds adventure, you'll need to speak with Larinna at any active outpost across the Sea of Thieves. You can find her just outside the tavern. Once you've found Larinna, speak with her. You'll see several different dialogue options you can select. Choose the last option, Begin Adventure, to let her know that you're ready to help Madame Olivia with Tasha. As soon as you choose the Begin Adventure option, you will start Chapter 1. With the adventure started, set sail to Plunder Outpost. Once on the island, head over to the Order of Souls tent. You will find both Madame Olivia and Tasha inside. Speak with Madame Olivia and choose the Continue Adventure dialogue option. As they explain Tasha's dire situation, Madame Olivia will give you Briggsy's mask and Tasha's childhood storybook. Tasha will also hand you one of the 4 fragments you must collect throughout the adventure. You can equip the mask, storybook, and fragment from your quest radial. Open up the storybook to discover Briggsy's route through the wilds. If you flip to the 2nd and 3rd pages, you will see that Briggsy sailed to the Crooked Masts, Old Faithful Isle, and Marauder's Arch, in that order. You will also learn that Briggsy buried 2 keys and a chest on each island that you need to recover. The following pages in the book give clues to the general area to look for the keys and chests on each island. However, to find the exact locations of Briggsy's buried treasures, you'll need to use Briggsy's mask to solve different perspective puzzles. Using Briggsy's mask, you can align the stars in the sky to reveal a hidden constellation by standing in a specific spot on the island. The place you're standing when you find the constellation is where you need to dig to uncover one of the keys or chests. Now that you know how to use your newly acquired tools, it's time to follow Briggsy's trail to the Crooked Masts. But before you sail there, you want to make a quick stop at Crook's Hollow. During the adventure, you'll need to find 5 additional memories belonging to Briggsy. These memories are not required to complete the adventure, but they are necessary to unlock the Dark Stargazer title. Most of these memories are off the beaten path, but the memory on Crook's Hollow is along the way. To find Briggsy's memory on Crook's Hollow, head to the cavern on the island's south side. You can find the memory near the rock with the Scarab Rock painting. Equip Briggsy's mask and use it to reveal the memory. We'll show you where to find the other 4 at the end of the guide. With one memory revealed, it's time to continue on to the Crooked Masts. Once you've arrived at the Crooked Masts, open up the storybook and flip to page 5. You will see that Briggsy buried 2 keys on the island. One to the northeast, below the Owl constellation, and one to the south, below the Butterfly constellation. After you dig up those 2 keys, you'll dig up the chest to the northwest, below the Mountain constellation. We'll start with finding the constellation and key to the northeast. To find the first constellation, you will want to head to the lower northeast side of the island. Stand south of the green vegetation, near Greymarrow's altar, and look up to the southwest, above the bridge between the peaks. You'll know you're near the right spot when you hear serene music. After you're in position, use Briggsy's mask, and you'll see 2 groups of distinct stars connected by lines. Slightly move your pirate while looking at the stars with Briggsy's mask until they line up to form an owl. Matching the stars together to form an owl will trigger a memory of Briggsy. Stand still while looking at the constellation with Briggsy's mask until the memory is over. Then, equip your shovel and dig directly below where you're standing. you will dig up the crown key, which you will need to unlock a chest you will find shortly. Place the key somewhere safe and head towards the next constellation. To find the second constellation, you'll want to head to the upper southwest side of the island. Stand just north of the green foliage and look up to the west above the white flag. Use Briggsy's mask and you will see more stars connected by lines. Slightly move your pirate while looking at the stars with the mask until they line up to form a butterfly. Matching the stars together to form a butterfly will trigger another memory of Briggsy. Watch the memory, equip your shovel, and dig directly below where you're standing. This time, you will dig up the Chalice Key, which you will also need to unlock a chest you will find next. Place the key next to the other key or take it with you to discover the next constellation. To find the third constellation, you will want to head to the highest ground on the north peak. However, before you make your way up, use Briggsy's mask and look into the sky. The stars will move into new positions, allowing you to find the next constellation. Once you reach the highest ground, stand near the green vegetation and face southeast. After you're in position, use Briggsy's mask and you should see more stars connected by lines. Slightly move your pirate while looking at the stars with the mask until they line up to form a mountain. Matching the stars together to form a mountain will trigger another memory of Briggsy. After the memory is over, equip your shovel and dig directly below where you're standing. This time, you will dig up Briggsy's treasure chest. Take the chest to your keys and use the keys to unlock the chest. Inside, you'll find a small stone fragment. Pick it up and you have collected the second fragment. With the Crooked Masts completed, it's time to head for Old Faithful Isle. Once you've arrived at Old Faithful, open up the storybook and flip to page 7. Just as before, Briggsy has buried 2 keys and a chest here. This time, she buried a key to the southwest, below the Panther constellation, and a key to the east, below the Spider constellation. After you dig up the 2 keys, you'll dig up a chest near the island center, below the Palm Tree constellation. We'll start with finding the constellation key to the southwest. To find the 4th constellation, you'll want to head to the upper southwest side of the island. Stand near the 2 resource barrels, west of the lush vegetation, and look up to the northeast. After you're in position, equip Briggsy's mask, and you should see another set of distinct stars connected by lines. Move your pirate while looking at the stars until they line up to form a panther. Matching the stars together to form a panther will trigger another memory of Briggsy. After the memory is over, equip your shovel and dig directly below where you're standing. You will dig up the Chalice Key, which you will need to unlock another chest you will find shortly. Place the key somewhere safe on top of the large arch and head towards the next constellation. To find the 5th constellation, you will want to head to the upper east side of the island. Go to the area with the watchtowers and wooden platforms. Stand near the withered tree and the small pile of skulls and look up to the northwest. Then, equip Briggsy's mask and you should see more distinct stars connected by lines. Slightly move your pirate while looking at the stars until they line up to form a spider. Matching the stars together to form a spider will trigger another memory of Briggsy. Stand still while looking at the constellation until the memory is over. Then, equip your shovel and dig directly below where you're standing. You will dig up the crown key, which you will need to unlock the chest you will find in a minute. take the key to the top of the arch and place it next to the other key. It's time to find the next constellation here. To find the 6th constellation, stand near the dead tree and resource barrels on top of the large arch and face south by southeast. After you're in position, equip Briggsy's mask, and you should see more distinct stars connected by lines. Slightly move your pirate while looking at the stars with Briggsy's mask until they line up to form a palm tree. Matching the stars together to form a palm tree will trigger another memory of Briggsy. Stand still while looking at the constellation until the memory is over. Then, equip your shovel and dig directly below where you're standing. You will dig up another one of Briggsy's treasure chests. Take the chest to your keys nearby and use the keys to unlock the chest. Inside you'll find another small stone fragment. Pick it up and you have collected the 3rd fragment. With Old Faithful done, it's time to head to Marauder's Arch. Once you're at Marauder's Arch, open up the storybook and flip to page 9. As depicted in the storybook, you will learn that Briggsy buried 1 key to the south below the Fox constellation and 1 to the east below the Hourglass constellation. After you dig up those 2 keys, you will dig up the chest high up to the north below the Waterfall constellation. We'll start with finding the constellation and key to the south. To find the 7th constellation, you'll want to head to the cave on the lower south side of the island. Then, stand behind the cannon and look up to the north. After you're in position, equip Briggsy's mask and you should see another distinct group of stars connected by lines. Move your pirate around while looking at the stars until they line up to form a fox. Matching the stars to form a fox will trigger another memory from Briggsy. When the memory is over, equip your shovel and dig directly below where you're standing. You will dig up the crown key, which you will use on the next chest. Place the key somewhere safe and head towards the next constellation. To find the 8th constellation, you'll want to head to the island's east side, in the fortress area. Stand by the 3 palm trees and ramp, overlooking the ocean, and then look up to the west. After you're in position, equip the mask, and you should see another group of distinct stars connected by lines. Slightly move your pirate while looking at the stars until they line up to form an hourglass. Matching the stars together will trigger another one of Briggsy's memories. Once the memory is over, equip your shovel and dig directly below where you're standing. You will dig up the Chalice Key, which you will need to unlock the final chest. Hold onto the key and take it to the final constellation. To find the 9th constellation, you'll want to head to the island's highest point. Stand at the foot of the withered tree and then look to the north. Equip Briggsy's mask and you'll find the last set of stars. Slightly move your pirate while looking at the stars until they line up to form a waterfall. Matching the stars to form a waterfall will trigger another one of Briggsy's memories. Watch the memory, and as soon as it's over, equip your shovel and dig directly below where you're standing. You will dig up the last Briggsy's treasure chest. Use the keys you dug up to unlock the chest, and inside you'll find another small stone fragment. Pick it up, and you have collected the 4th and final fragment. With the amulet complete, speak with Briggsy. She is standing where you dug up the final chest. While you talk with her, she will take the amulet and mask from you before some old acquaintances appear. After everyone leaves, you will find an enchanted cannonball and the torn pages lying where Briggsy was standing. Pick up the enchanted cannonball and torn pages and sail back to Madame Olivia at Plunder Outpost. Speak with Madame Olivia to hand in the cannonball and pages to complete the adventure. Don't stop here though if you want to unlock the title. As we mentioned, there are 4 more memories that you'll need to find to complete every deed. Before heading out, speak with Madame Olivia to replay the adventure. As soon as you have Briggsy's mask again, you'll set sail to Thieves Haven, Ancient Spire Outpost, the North Star Seapost, and Lone Cove to find the 4 memories. Congrats on completing the adventure. While we still don't have a cure, we are one step closer to finding one. If you have any questions, comments, or exciting stories, be sure to leave a comment below. See you on the sea, pirates!